an awesome video blog for you today. We are going with the hashtag Tresses Tuesday. I'm having the most fun with that hashtag. I think the most favorite part of beauty for me personally is my hair. It's the thing I most get my compliments on. However, hair loss runs in the family. I remember my great-grandmother's hair, and she had a bald spot. She always went to the beauty parlor and had them do it so we would cover it. And we were going to Wisconsin one time for a trip to Milwaukee at my aunt's, and I remember being like, "Oh, Grandma, look at your hair." And she flipped out. Anyway, my grandmother and my mother had the same problem, especially with like the widow's peak. So losing my hair, which is one of the favorite things that I love about myself, self-love people, is just horrible. And I think losing hair for a lot of people is a big deal, especially men. That is the one thing that really affects them. Everything can affect you, but really mentally, losing your hair can really just change who you are. So come in, HairMax. I did not get paid for this device, but I did get this device totally for free. After using it, I would pay for it. I would recommend that you try it out. You have to look at the study. Depending on how fair or dark complexion you are, depending on how light or dark your hair is, the study varies on how well it will work for you. So get on there and check it out. For me, it's like perfect. Fair skin, dark hair. Naturally, I dye it darker brown. It's a dark brown red, reddish copper in there. So I get rid of that. Anyway, so you'll receive a nice box. Comes all together. I'm always impressed with the packaging because I think if you have a wonderful product and it works better than anything else on the market, then display that. So it comes well packaged in a nice sturdy box. When you open it, sturdy box. When you open it, it actually comes with some plastic, so everything's set in there. But I've been using mine, so you know it's tested, being reviewed completely. So I'm also going to put this on the blog. I'll have all the links below. Instagram. For me, this device really deserves to be put on everything, social media, and just all my friends and family, and telling everyone about it. So here I am on my YouTube. Anyway, so it'll come in and you get a nice bag that comes with, and you get a warranty that you sign up for, and a little envelope with your instructions and everything like that. Your quick start guide, and it goes through and tells you what you should see between the weeks 0 to 12, 12 to 16, obviously 16 to 20. And so far, I can say that I'm right on par with like 0 to 12 weeks. The blood flow and that, what do they call it? Energizing. I guess you can say I feel that, especially when I'm using the device. You can feel like, for me, a little bit of heat, a little bit of tingle. So it just makes me believe that it's actually working, that these lights are penetrating my scalp like they should be. Because I'm always skeptical about everything. I'm like anybody. I've spent money and tried things, and they obviously just don't work. People who are touting that they work, I don't know how they worked for them, but maybe it did, that type of thing. But this, for me, seems to be working. Not only does it tingle, I feel that energized increased blood flow. Maybe that's what it is. It's just increased blood flow to my head, which I guess if my hair is going to grow, I need that. So I don't know. Sometimes I feel it when I use the device, and sometimes I'll just feel it. Like your hair's growing, you know, when you get the chills and your hair grows. Women, you know what I'm talking about with your legs. Okay, it's kind of the same thing now, a lot with my scalp. And I've recently cut a lot off. In the past 6 months, it's been growing back. But still, for 6 months, I think it's grown quite a bit. And the most impressive thing is that it feels fuller. I've really had thin, fine hair my entire life, and it just feels thicker, which I can go for. Anything for volume and thicker hair. So if I'm growing new hairs, then obviously it's going to get thicker. So you can go through all that. It tells you the 30-second treatment and the 4-second treatment, which I'll be honest, I just never do the 4-second treatment. I do the 30 seconds. I take my time. When it comes to hair loss, I want it to work. So you get everything you need to go through with your instruction manual and your warranty. So anything happens to it, the company seems to have great customer service as far as leaving a review and things. Anyway, the little instruction book walks you through not only how to do it, but the whole science behind it. So when we're talking about the infrared and how many times to do it, so 3 times per week. And that's the thing, I try to do it 3 times a week, sometimes once, sometimes twice, sometimes 3, sometimes I'll make up for it and maybe do 4. And it says not recommended for more than the treatment. So stick to 3 times per week. But usually I do. I don't do really much any more than that. But so far so good. And I cut my hair about 6 months ago, but I've only been using the HairMax for about 2 months, going on 2 months. And it says 90% of men and women have seen increase of hair numbers within 6 months. So about 4 more months, I'll probably do another video, and I guess we'll see how long the hair grows and see, I don't know, you can't really see the thickness. I wish you could feel it, but I can tell you. So we'll have to do an updated video. There's the classification about hair loss. Ludwig, what's it called? Norwood Hamilton classification for men, and the Ludwig Savin classification for women. So it can tell you where hair loss you are. Oh, and then here, the Fitzpatrick skin. So essentially, it's been clinically tested for all the way up to tan, Mediterranean descent skin color, but not Middle Eastern or dark skin. So hopefully that'll be coming. I know I've read a lot into the lights and how fair skin with dark hair actually seems to work well for devices like this, and darker skin and lighter hair doesn't seem to work so well. So obviously it has things to do with genetics and the color of your skin and your hair. So hopefully with science and research, they'll get all the light spectrums down for everybody, because so far it's working great. And the fact that it's just light, no chemicals, no adverse reactions. And I have sensitive skin, so I thought, I don't know, worst case scenario, itchy scalp, dry scalp, something with the scalp, but so far nothing. now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of think I used to have buildup. I'm sure like everybody does, not like dandruff, but buildup products and whatnot. And I actually think I have less buildup. So that could help, of course, help your hair grow. Less clogged pores up there, or follicles. So I don't know. But I can tell, like these little baby hairs, they're growing. So the fact that I'm, oh geez, 35 and I have little baby hairs still growing, I say that's pretty good. They're still coming in down here. But I'm more concerned of the widow's peak. And I think it's working, guys. Because honestly, this used to be way back. And now it looks like it's coming in. I mean, I'm really amazed. So I'm going to keep going with it. And I'll definitely update. So let's get to the good stuff. You get the box, it comes with a bag. Here's the device itself. And it comes with a charger. It is a USB. So I don't know if anything happens. It has the little thing on there though, so it's safe to plug in. Power surge thing. But regular USB, and it comes with its wall jack. So I guess technically, if you didn't have this, or you lost it, or you're in the van and on the road, you can plug it into your car, because a lot of cars have USB. So if you needed to charge your HairMax, you're never without. That's actually a wonderful updated technology thing that's good to have. But to charge it, right in the side, just like you would your phone. So I just keep my charger in my bag, and I've had to, I recharged it once. I don't think it was all the way dead, but hard to turn on, so I recharged it once within the past 2 months. So using it, I'll say on average twice a week. The battery's amazing. Great battery. So it's really simple to use. I guess I can just let you guys look at it. It's like a headband. Has HairMax on the front. And the teeth that comes with it seem to be just fine for me. It glides through my hair just fine. I can't remember. I think you get the hold on, here we go. I knew it was somewhere. This right here. It comes with medium teeth, and the medium teeth seem to be just fine for me. As far as like my head size and everything, it doesn't hurt, it doesn't scrape through, and it separates the hair just fine. I'm assuming if you have a smaller head, which I know I have a big head, my kids have big heads, my husband have big heads, we all have big heads. So if you had a bigger head, you'd probably go for the shorter teeth, even bigger. And then there's longer teeth. If you have a smaller head, it has to get down there. Or if you have really, really thick hair, you would need longer teeth. So whichever. At least they offer different size teeth that come right off and snap right on. Say I put it together or snapped them on once. Anyway, so simple. You just hold your little button down here and it turns on. You can see the lights. Woo. And you'll hear it buzz. So I'll scoot forward, hopefully you guys can hear it. I close my eyes and I just kind of scoot it up. Because the whole trick is to separate the hair and slide it. You don't want to pick it up. So slide. Don't mind my curling iron burn there. Anyway, you'll hear it buzz. Okay, hopefully you guys heard that. And slide it back. Just about an inch at a time. Kind of overlap just like you would a lawnmower. And just sit and wait. It really can be like a relaxing, meditative, your own time. Only takes a couple minutes. And it's nice that it has the combs that separate and you don't have to hold on to it. You kind of look like an alien. But it's real simple to use. And while we're going through it, excuse me, while it's going through the treatment here, you get a nice little thank you, which after purchasing a product is really nice to have from a company. And they send you a little $20 off, 75 or more. So you'll spend like 40 bucks, but that's really not too bad. They got their own shampoo and things like that. They say you can use other treatment products, so you can double up on treatment. You can do this, which is essentially an over-the-counter device. And along with your shampoos or anything else. Of course, if you're taking any oral medication, check with your doctor to make sure lights and things won't interact with your skin. But for the most part, there's things that touch that using shampoos in the device, and it seems to be okay. So you get a little thank you and a little coupon. And probably what's, I don't know, nice is that when you take the teeth off, they give you this little thing that looks like a guitar pick. So you can rock out. No, I'm joking. Rock out while you switch teeth. So anyway, no. So they make it simple, although most women have nails. I technically don't. It's safe, and it makes it easy, and there's instructions. So there's that as well, because it comes in the box. And as we finish up, hopefully you guys can hear the buzzing. And there you have it. Sometimes I do like the real bottom part of my neck, upwards. But that's it. And shut it off. Push and hold for a second, and that's it. So I have been really impressed with the HairMax device. For me, it seems to be working so far. When I seen the little baby hairs, it was just confirmed that at least it seems to be working. So although it's only been a couple months, I'll update you guys here in a few months once I guess get my full review in, full trial, and we'll see what happens. Either way, it feels like it's working. You can feel a little bit of the heat when you're wearing it, and not like that tingle. So obviously the blood circulation is going, and hopefully my hairs and follicles are staying young. So definitely check out HairMax. If you guys are looking for a device, I recommend this one. So far, so good. And I will let you know if that changes, and all the other updates coming soon. So all the links will be below to where you guys can buy it, read the full blog, all of those links, and make sure you guys subscribe, follow. I have so many other devices and awesome products coming up that you should totally be aware of that actually work. Subscribe, and check you guys later. Bye!